From American Gothic, we move to Woman with Plant, or Woman with Plants. So, in this portrait, the artist's mother holds this very common houseplant known for its hardiness and endurance. Her light green dress ties her visually to the farms beyond, suggesting this deep connection between her and the land. Each detail Wood has chosen to include here is significant. Now, when he's explaining why this painting is so important to him, he later wrote, "I spent 20 years wandering around the world hunting arty objects. I came to Cedar Rapids, my hometown, and the first thing I noticed was the cross-stitched embroidery of my mother's apron." To him, it resembles this Northern Renaissance portrait, which he had admired so much in Europe. Building on their example, he found a way to fuse the style and the subject together that felt authentic to the time and place. So he's doing this ultimately very sort of 15th century Flemish portrait of his mother holding a plant, which raises a lot of questions. Sure, we have the farm and we have the simple life, and we have that cameo appearing again, the same one that we saw in American Gothic, but here's the interesting thing. Why the plant? And why the sadness or the seriousness, this very sort of deadpan nature of his mother as we see her at the time? It's almost as if she's suffering from a state of depression. Maybe the plant is the thing that really gives her hope or purpose or whatever else. And you may think that that's absolutely ridiculous, but at some point in your life, you could end up in a position where something as simple as a pet or a plant or something like that is what gives you the ability to continue. It's what makes you go from day to day. Imagine a situation where your husband's died and, you're really more of a burden, and you know that you're more of a burden on the people, on your children, etc. And yet, here we go. We've got this depiction of his mother with this plant, and you could just imagine grandma and this prized plant, or it doesn't have to be a prized plant. You could replace it with a Persian cat or a strange-looking dog or whatever else. And you would get the same sort of message, this person that lives for this one thing, and its simplicity in and of itself. He's capturing that sort of image of Iowa that we have, where everyone has a simple and nostalgic and beautiful life, and we see that here. Imagining all the bounty that this woman has seen as a farmer in Iowa throughout her life.